How's it going, everyone? Eryan with Siegfried's Motorworks. Here today, we are going to be introducing what is going to be our newest video series we're going to be running here. This one's just going to be a couple episodes long, but we are going to be restoring this 1989 Yamaha JOG 49cc two-stroke scooter. We picked this one up out in western Pennsylvania. It has really good miles on it, 2,743 miles. Now, the only misleading thing with that is once these things go over 9,999 miles, the odometer rolls back over. But just given the little bit we have looked over this one, we would lead us to believe it does have 2,743 miles. At the absolute most, 12,743 miles on it. Just to give you an idea of what we're going to be doing so you can pay attention to this series if you're interested. Again, fully restoring it. We're going to be replacing some plastics with some new old stock plastics, or I shouldn't say new old stock, with some new to us used plastics that are in better condition. And then we're going to be repairing some of our plastics, getting some of the chrome that's pitted, powder coated. We're also going to be powder coating this rear CVT, painting or powder coating the wheels. But as far as performance goes, we're not going to be doing a big bore kit to this. Being the early iteration of the JOG, there isn't a lot of readily available parts that you can just play. You have to take a full bore dive to do any of this. That's a pre-bug head, pre-bug intake, pre-bug carb, pre-bug exhaust. Ends up getting kind of saucy up into the $600 range to do all that stuff. And in the end, it's not going to give us a lot of top speed. It's just going to increase the acceleration. And as Kyle and I both know from little mishaps we had when we first got this thing, acceleration isn't necessarily needed for this scooter. We are also going to be reaching out to Cheeky Seats, and we're going to be having them make us a seat cover for this seat. The padding, the structure of the seat's good, it's just the cover isn't in that great a shape. But at the end of this, our goal is to have a 1989 Yamaha JOG that looks like it just came off the showroom floor. In addition to that, if you own a JOG or you're looking at a JOG, one of the common places, Kyle, if you can come in here real quick. One of the common places that break on these scooters is the floorboard. There's not a lot of support across, and as you can see, our floorboard is broken here. We're going to be working very closely with Wampler Industries, and he's going to be making us, and we are going to be selling them from this point, floorboard pans. They're going to be metal. It's going to add structure to the floorboard. We'll show you the installation video once we get to that point, but we're going to be pulling this floorboard off. We're going to be plastic welding it to repair it, and then having a cover made essentially for that. One more thing I want to do here real quick with you guys before we get started on the teardown is just show you some of the pieces on this scooter so you can see what we're doing. So starting in the back, just to show you the general condition of it, as you can see here, there is some pitting here. We're going to be replacing these as well. There is some pitting on this chrome rack. We're going to be having that powder coated. We're going to be doing some kind of cut on this to make this a little bit nicer. We're going to be powder coating this CVT cover, probably powder coating some other little brackets throughout. Again, we're going to be plastic welding this and repairing this cracked piece here. We do have a new inner leg shield for that. We're also going to be making, and for anyone that does have a JOG, we're going to be getting these inserts made for both sides. On the front leg shield, we have a crack here. We have as good of a condition as any of the ones that are for sale on eBay. So we're going to be repairing this one, and then with the paint, that'll get covered up. Yamaha still has flashers available, so we will be replacing these flashers with new ones from Yamaha. We're going to be painting the wheels. As you can see, there's some pitting on those. We're going to sandblast those in-house and then send them out for either paint or powder coat. And then coming around this side of the scooter here, you can see Jaws got a hold of this one, so there is a big chunk missing out of it. And we are also missing the exhaust heat shield or plastic fascia cover. Okay. So at any rate, Kyle and I, we're going to be tearing this one down to get all of the paint, the parts that we have to send out for either paint or powder off the scooter, so that way we can get that process started. And so this rest of this video, you will see a time lapse of us taking this thing down and getting those parts ready to get sent out. Thank you guys so much for watching. Pay attention at the end of the video. We'll go over a little bit again, but at any rate, here's a time lapse. Okay. Alexa, pause. Alright, so here it is. That was quick. Not very much to get these things apart. At this point, we're going to leave this thing together as a roller, just because I don't want to tie a lift up forever until we get everything back. But after the biggest thing we were worried about was getting this floorboard done. Kyle's going to be repairing that now, so that way we can send that out to Wampler Industries so he can do our new floorboard cover that we're going to be having for the jogs. And then we're also going to be, again, pulling the wheels, pulling the exhaust, pulling the CVT cover, and then some of the other metal parts that we pulled apart, we're going to be getting those out for powder coat. But we are going to clean the frame. But at this point, this is where we're at, other than with the floorboard. So the next time you see this bike, we'll be going through what we do as far as when we get them in this condition, cleaning them up, and getting them ready for restoration. So thank you so much for watching. If you can, hit that subscribe button. Hit like if you made it this far in the video. Leave a comment. Let us know what you think of this 1989 Yamaha JOG. We are open to color suggestions, so if you have an opinion on what color we should make this thing, we're looking for a color of what was red and a color of what was gray. And if we use the color that you pick, we'll send you guys a free t-shirt. So thank you again for watching. We'll catch you guys on the next episode.